time. I'm not doing this whole stream starts intro just because I'm too hype, so we're starting right away. So first of all, I just wanted to point out that they've updated the character select screen so that all of the classes have their colours, which I love, by the way. I always enable that in chat, so that I can just see who people are playing at a glance. And also they've got the little faction icon here, which some people have speculated might mean that you'll be able to play certain races in different factions in the future, and I guess that's something we're gonna be able to speculate on a bit more later today. Hype. But also I really like it because I've decided that my main hordey is going to be this mage here, this Nightborn mage, because he is kind of the antithesis of my Night Elf Druid here. Well, not entirely, because I mean it's not like one's using death magic, but I don't know, I typically have a server for all of my horde characters, but hang on, yeah, but the only issue with that is it's not on my actual normal server that I play on, so I've got this instead. And he's level 85. I haven't played him in a while, but I was leveling him through the game without using heirlooms. So I've put a decent amount of time into this guy, and I really enjoy playing him. But it's nice that now, like, because it was going to be basically the order of my characters is pretty much, with the exception of Virazard, the order in which I got them to level 90 for the first time, or maybe a level 100. It might be level 100 by that point, and then just kind of like in the order I created them afterwards, and like, yeah, so it's nice to be able to kind of do that in reverse from the bottom up for the horde. I don't know if I'm really gonna play this character though. I might delete her, I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it, because I've waited too long. They make the EU wait, they're cruel. I've been dodging spoilers left, right and centre. Speaking of which, I'm not gonna have the chat open. I'm going to leave that closed until I've basically played through the war campaign. I don't typically have many people talking in there anyway, so hopefully this is fine. I'm just worried some troll's going to come in and be like, Starfang dies or something. I don't know if he dies. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. We're about to find out. I did log in earlier, but I missed the screen, because I thought if I log out immediately, then it'll pop up again, but it hasn't, so I'm hoping that I can just go back to Borealis and pick up the intro quest and see what it says. Also worth mentioning, there is a leak that says that the next expansion is Shadowlands, and that basically patch 8.2.5 is going to be Sylvanas doing the old 4D chess and not actually going to Thunderbluff where we all think she's going to go, and instead going to like Stormwind, and then patch 8.3 is focused on that, and then she ends up killing us all, and then we end up in Shadowlands, and that's what the next expansion is, which I think is a bit, story-wise is a bit iffy, but if it gets us to the Shadowlands for the next expansion, I'm all about it, because that sounds like a rad expansion, and I guess that could potentially be proven wrong in this patch. I've seen one like screen cap of the actual cinematic though. It looks like it takes place around Orgrimmar, so it's probably not true. Right. Mother's been monitoring your progress with the Heart of Azeroth and is mighty pleased with what— oh, this is the wrong one. They are also doing some more Heart of Azeroth quests. Alright, this is the one I'm after.
What needs done?
The Eve of Battle. Critical of your time has come. We may have defeated Ashara, but we still have to deal with Sylvanas. Though our position is not ideal, we have mobilised— hang on, have you forgotten the point where we fucking released N'Zoth? Though our position is not ideal, we have mobilised our available forces and stand ready to finish this war. King Rin has wanted me to brief you on the situation before we join him. There have been some interesting developments. Well, yeah, there's an old god on the loose.
It's Shaw. Matthias.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Begin the briefing. Cutscene. I know there's two, so this must be the first one.
Sylvanas' actions have threatened us all, and day by day, her power grows. If our world is to survive, we must strike while we still can.
Here, hold this.
Meet with me, and we will speak.
He's gonna chuck him off a tower. No, that would be dumb.
How many can you provide?
Enough for one final assault. If that fails, we're done.
Where are they? Is this
If
actually
we end her reign, what kind of war chief will you be?
The horde I joined was birthed in blood, tainted by corruption. The road that led to the Dark Portal was long and wide, paved with the bones of innocence.
literally?
We called it the Path of Glory. That was the great lie upon which the Horde was founded. That anything we did was honorable. Thrall, Rosen, they were not the true heirs to Blackhand's bloody legacy. Sylvanas Windrunner is.
No. No, this is the Horde. Led by you. Someone who has
Honor. I've never known honor. They deserve more.
The voice acting is so good.
But the Horde is doomed to be shackled by the chains of the past.
The Horde has no exclusive claim to regrets. Arthas, Dalen, the ghosts of the past haunt us as well.
We could not fill the chasm between the Horde and Alliance if we labored 1,000 years. You know this.
Then what are we fighting for?
Oh, Stormwind theme.
Soldiers, on your feet!
Start breaking camp immediately!
Lord Sarfang?
Zakan, where is our home?
Zappy boy.
Orgrimmar?
Not our city. Our home.
Azeroth.
Azeroth is my city.
Azeroth. Right now, there are only two forces in this world that matter. One bent on harming our world.
And one that will protect her.
So, what are we doing?
Breaking the cycle.
I thought he was gonna say battling for Azeroth, and I was gonna fucking face desk. That was a really good cinematic. Alright. That's just one of them. Why do you say you're doing that? Interesting.
Hello.
Teleport me to Razor Hill. Oh,
Safe
thanks.
travels.
I guess we're kicking this shit off immediately then. Oh, let's go to instance chat so we don't get any cheeky spoiler people. So that's really interesting. It sounds like the idea of the Alliance and the Horde could be coming to an end.
For the Alliance above all.
Although I don't know how they would do that in actual gameplay. Maybe it's kind of part of the premise of the next expansion. Or maybe I'm reading too much into it. Where's Tyrande? She hasn't responded to my missive since departing for Darkshore. I fear vengeance has consumed her. Oh shit! How do you feel about this?
Only as noble as the causes he serves.
Okay, you don't talk about that.
A king is only as noble as
That's
the causes he
fucking
serves.
important. Your arrival is timely, Criticry. Sylvanas' loyalists have collapsed part of a canyon path to Orgrimmar. We are cut off from our vanguard, and by the way, can we just talk about how crazy it is that the King of Stormwind is in Razor Hill right now? That's kind of cool. Maybe that happened during Mists as well, actually. I don't think it did, though. We are cut off from our vanguard, and I fear that they will be destroyed if we cannot reinforce them quickly. Our forces are few in number. We cannot afford to leave them stranded for long. Tinkmaster, Overspark, and Gazlo believe they have a solution. Hurry and aid them however you can.
Never lose
Gnomes and goblins working together, that'll be the fucking day.
May we speak?
hope. Of course.
Our sister is patient. She knows we have precious few soldiers left. While we lay siege to Orgrimmar, she will whittle away our numbers. But Sylvanas is not the only threat we face. The old god has been freed.
Thank you.
I can hear his whispers, sense his unseen tendrils writhing all around us.
I know, Illyria. What are you suggesting?
Sylvanas commands what may be the only army capable of defeating Azarth. For the sake of Azeroth, perhaps we should stand aside and let her.
Your sister will not fight for us, Illyria. When Sylvanas realized the war was on the cusp of ending, she lured both fleets into Ajara's hands. Not to find victory, but to meet death.
Yeah, that was
In
pretty
the
rude.
end, death claims us all. Etrib told me those were among the last words Sylvanas spoke to Vol'jin.
We cannot wage two wars. Sylvanas must fall. Here. Now. Before all is lost.
It shall be so, my king. Barisa and I will scout her line for weaknesses. Good luck to all of us.
I feel like I should be hiding my HUD when stuff like that's going on.
Well met.
Well met indeed, Metzen. Well met indeed. Alright, oh, I thought that was Zappy Boy. Where is Zappy Boy? Zappy Boy!
Greetings, my friend.
Yeah! We friend. Alright. Oh, I'll just walk with you guys. Oh, no. That's not a button. Come on, Illyria. Oh! How come you can do that and I can't? Now isn't this a sight? Horde and Alliance fighting alongside each other like they never have before. Siege of Orgrimmar. I'm fine with it though. I think the whole point of this storyline is the fact that this keeps happening. Sylvanas would never send assassins after us, would she? Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't. Oh, this is. I think this is a new model entirely. I've never seen this before. This is cool. And let me guess. Destroys mines. I like this. Imagine trying to be an assassin and seeing like a whole bunch of these just fucking coming down the way towards you. Oops, I missed a mine. You're dead. Use my bot 5000 self-destruct button to destroy the impassable boulders at the end of a canyon. Alright. Man, you guys are absolutely rubbish at being rogues. Well, we self-destructed. I guess we're fine now. And I'm back here. Let's fucking go. It's a shame how many people are playing this going, oh, this should have gone. But it's like, I really do think that, you know, they keep going on about this cycle of hatred. It's supposed to be reminiscent of a Siege of Orgrimmar. The only issue is that they did come out and say that this isn't going to be Garrosh 2.0, and so far it kind of has been. But maybe the way it ends is different. So I do get where people are coming from with all of that, but at the same time, just people get too angry about things. Although the general reception that I've glanced at seems positive for the final cinematic, so I was dumb. I didn't mute any words on Twitter, so I've just been quickly scrolling past things that I haven't wanted to see. Also, the devs that I follow have been really good at not retweeting stuff.
Be vigilant.
I like the idea of I ask where Durand is again, and he's just like, I already told you. Also, Gen. Oh wait, Gen's right there.
Hail,
Victory.
champion.
I thought you went with Durand.
Sometimes
The
we
Alliance
must fight
must
for what we
endure.
believe in.
We may have rejoined the vanguard, but Sylvanas' forces have been harrying our front line. Let me guess, kill a bunch of those dudes. In the chaos of the rock slides, Sylvanas dispatched her saboteurs to sneak past our sentries and plant bombs on our siege weaponry. Several of them have already been lost. We cannot afford to lose any more. While some of the Horde have joined forces with us, many within Orgrimmar remain loyal to Sylvanas. Her saboteurs have infiltrated our ranks and are posing as our technicians. Her assassins are lurking in the shadows. Stop any loyalists you encounter before they can cause any harm. Saurfang maintains that the key to taking Orgrimmar is to exploit its multiple points of entry. He led the city's defences for years. Hello, Tyrion Forging? Tyrion Lannister, that's the reference I was trying to make. He led the city's defences for years, and he knows its vulnerabilities better than anyone. We are spread thin as it is, but I trust his judgment in this matter. We must also fortify Thunderbluff. Oh, okay, that's nearby. In case Sylvanas plans to assault it while our forces are committed here. Deliver these deployment orders to our officers. Oh, okay. We will assail all of Orgrimmar's gates at once, while also defending Thunderbluff. That's very
Again,
optimistic.
we need you and your best soldiers to flank the city from the western gate.
And leave you here unguarded with them. If I wanted to harm him, I'd have done it in the stockades.
Yeah, didn't you see the
No one knows
cinematic?
Orgrimmar's defenses better than Saurfang. We need to trust each other if we are to succeed.
Very well. But the Banshee is clever. Dividing our forces might play right into her hands.
And not dividing our forces might also play right into her hands. So stop being paranoid, you old coot. Hey,
I will
Jaina.
do what I can.
Oh, look, it's the group of mages. How cute. They've all got a very unifying theme, haven't they? Whereas we look a little bit more diverse. Not that much more diverse. I have deployment orders from Saurfang and King Rin.
Control your power. Or it.
First Arcanist, we are to shield our forces from magical assault as they lay siege to the city.
A wise decision. We can do so more effectively from higher ground. Lord Admiral, might I ask about the spellcraft you employed at Lordaeron? The levitating warship?
Would you believe me if I told you it was a cold tier and trade secret?
Summoning the ship, perhaps. But as for the enchanted cannons...
I love shit like that. I love that they're basically becoming besties as well. Do I need to kill these guys? I do. Alright, bring it on then. Moon Slam. Man, being a druid's awesome. Didn't used to be. Used to suck. Hated it in Mists, which was, you know, the first expansion I properly played, so, you know, bad choice there, but stuck with it. Oh no, I played Mage for a fair bit of it as well. You seem suspicious. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, never mind. Hey, I know how I can breach Orgrimmar's defences. Just fly over it. Oh, never mind, they've got aerial sentries. Okay. I guess they thought of everything. Oh no, the suspicious technician turned out to be evil. Need more crates. Crates. Alright, time for some more lore.
I never miss a shot.
Saurfang, King Rin, yeah, blah blah.
God
Go to the Northern
watch
Gate.
over you.
So, we are to strike from the north. A sound plan.
It's Devon K.
There is no telling what treachery Sylvanas has in store for us.
She fought beside you for many years, both in life and in undeath. You must know her well.
Perhaps I did, long ago. But now... Our forces are few in number. We must make use of the surrounding terrain when we assault the gate.
The Sentinels have made use of that terrain for millennia. Our knowledge of the land was old when the Farstriders were young.
Yes, of course.
I like the thumbs up he just gave. It was very overzealous. Ah, Guardian, you've returned. I mean, sorry, wrong game. Hey, remember when we were friends and then we weren't friends and now we're friends again? Hi, how's it going? You've been tasked with defending the skies above Thunderbluff because you're all cow people.
There is little my Eagle Riders can do while Sylvanas controls the skies. But we can still defend Thunderbluff. G is already there, tending to Bane's wounds.
Oh yeah, he got fucked up, didn't he?
Orgrimmar under siege once before, and does not wish to relive it.
Oh yeah.
We'll stand beside our
He also got
king
fucked up.
and await further orders from Sarfang. Earth Mother, watch over us all.
Of course.
Alright, that's that done. Let's quickly finish up this quest. Oh, I'm loving this so far. Do you like how in the modern game now you can share crates and stuff like that? I forget when they introduced that. It might have been Legion, because Legion's when they did a lot of work with like mob tagging and stuff like that to make the world just less annoying to be in. If we've got time, by the way, in this stream, I'll also check out the Heart of Azeroth stuff, but I'm not even up to date on that, to be honest. So I don't know how they'll sort that out with the quests.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
People are tired and our resources dwindling. We need every weapon and soldier at our disposal if we are to take the city. See, the thing is, when we started 8.2, we were like in the lead, and then Sylvanas killed a huge amount of both Alliance and Horde, and now she's in the lead, so I'm guessing she killed more Alliance than she killed Horde? I don't know. I mean, you've also got the reshuffle of people who want peace versus people who want war, which are now the two sides, it seems like. Before the gates of Orgrimmar. Alright, this might be the cinematic.
Be vigilant.
For the Alliance. Okay, this is just an in-game one. A non-rendered one. Because I'm in it. God, character models look so good these days. Okay, that was a... Oh, okay, now it's cutting to the... Alright. Oh no, please load. There we go. Well, that looks a bit more impressive than it did a minute ago. There's a lot more people here.
These warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost. Or perhaps just one. Sylvanas Windrunner! I challenge Makora!
Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Oh damn.
A traitor leading traitors. Why should I accept your challenge?
How's Anduin a traitor?
You want to make me suffer.
There's no way she's gonna do this as a fair fight.
Brother, you cannot win. My old friend, you and I. We don't get to hide.
I set you on this path.
And we knew where it could lead. Walk with me the rest of the way.
Oh shit. It looks tiny in his hand. Oh.
Let it be finished.
She's strong. No.
The High Overlord falls. I trusted you. And so did they.
That wasn't much of a fight.
Then comes old soldier. And all their hope dies with you.
You cannot kill hope. You tried at Teldrassil. You failed. Hope remains. You set us to kill each other at Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing. The Horde will endure. The Horde is strong.
She's already poisoned him.
The Horde is nothing.
Quit. Itu.
You are all nothing.
All right. Oh. That was rude.
If you could see yourselves as I see you. Toy soldiers in tin plate. Beasts who howl for honor. Standing as one. Savor it. Nothing lasts.
And off she goes. Alright. Aww.
What do we do now?
We bring him home.
Wow, Sylvanas really inspired loyalty, didn't she? Oh, that was really good. Oh, and I just sat down for the whole thing, apparently. Oh, that was so good. Where the fuck did she go? Fucking bye then. Oh, she just yeeted out of it. Oh, I hate myself. I need to stop using the term yeet. Oh. Well then. Turns out she didn't care about the Horde after all. Who would have guessed?
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Cao Fang, he gave his life so our soldiers wouldn't lose theirs. None of us anticipated he would challenge Sylvanas directly, but perhaps she did. Jaina shakes her head. It does us no good to debate whether this was part of her plan, or if she merely took advantage of an opportunity. We must be on our guard against her schemes. Cao Fang won his final battle. I do not know what will become of the Horde, but I have hope they will find a new path to follow. Okay. Cao Fang, how could this have happened? Jaina takes a moment to compose herself. The Alliance has known High Overlord Cao Fang as both a sworn enemy and an invaluable ally. Anduin will want to honour his memory. Recall our forces and inform them of what has happened. Gin's soldiers were dispatched to the Western Gate. You'll be able to find him there. I feel like something's going to happen with Gin and his soldiers. I don't think he's going to want to be respectful.
The Alliance will.
Maybe this is where he...
Regent Lord, what manner of magic did Sylvanas use against Cao Fang?
I had hoped either you or Thalyssra would have the answer to that question.
Death magic.
I've never seen her wield such power.
It was unlike any magic I have ever encountered. I could sense none of it, even in her presence.
Then she must have only recently acquired it, or simply waited until now to reveal it.
Either way, it does not bode well for us. Whatever she is planning, she no longer needs the Horde to achieve it.
Alright then. But yeah, this could be where the Alliance fractures, and maybe Gin goes off to join Tyrande. But if he does that, that kind of undoes a lot of the work that Christy Golden laid down for him in Before the Storm, so I hope not. Because otherwise we've got another War Crimes Jaina situation on our hands, where they just forget everything they learned. Although this expansion did a good job of explaining why she yo-yoed on that as well. It's kind of hard to maintain that kind of mindset after everything she'd been through, but yeah. Hey guys, we didn't need you after all, sorry. Alright, this might be important.
You have my attention.
Well, Cao Fang challenged Sylvanas to Mat-Gara. Who could have seen that coming? That never happens in the history of Horde leadership changing. And then...
We will have justice. Cao Fang is dead, and Sylvanas has escaped. This is no victory. I care not who leads the Horde, or if they tear each other apart. All that matters is slaying the Banshee, and we have missed our chance.
Mm-hmm. Can you not? Okay, returns Jaina. Gotta say, that entrance wasn't very well defended, was it? Oh, I just had a spam caller. I'm still not gonna put the chat up just yet, no one's in there anyway. Whoops. Guess we're not all friends yet then. If this really just does end in a Horde leadership change, it's gonna be a little bit...
A long road lies before us.
No matter what doubts he harboured, Cao Fang was an honourable soldier. He prevented both a civil war within the Horde and a potential destruction of the Alliance. He brought an end to Sylvanas' reign. The potential destruction of the Alliance? I guess. He brought an end to Sylvanas' reign and saved many lives at the cost of his own. We shall honour his sacrifice. Speak of Jaina in the front gates of Orgrimmar. Battlefield Commendation grants the title of Veteran of the Fourth War. Huh. So this is officially the Fourth War then. Good to know.
What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea?
We will withdraw our forces from Jeritar. Our purpose was to defeat Sylvanas. Though she yet lives, she no longer leads the Horde. Hopefully we can now unite against N'Zoth. King Anduin has asked for us to join him in honouring Cao Fang. So, here's my take. In Windrunner's comic, the Void whispered to Illyria saying that Sylvanas was very, very bad, so bad, kill her now, she's super bad. Death magic is basically the enemy of Void magic, so I'm thinking they're still going to try and redeem Sylvanas in some way in the future, and her current actions are her being incredibly frustrated that nobody can see the greater threat, as it were. As for the Shadowlands leak, could still happen, but this patch has gone a different way to how they said it would, so that kind of loses some credibility. If it does happen, it might just be that the leak is false, but very well predicted.
Be careful who you trust.
Varrock Sarfang, son of Koruk, supreme commander of the might of Kalimdor, High Overlord of the Horde. He led the charge against the Lich King. He defended our world from the Legion. Sarfang inspired all of us to strive for true honor, and his legacy will live on in our deeds.
When the Alliance and Horde marched on Ankaraj, it was Saurfang who valiantly commanded our combined forces.
But I was 5.
Today, his courage saved thousands of lives on both sides of the battle. His sacrifice will never be forgotten.
You have earned your warrior's death, old friend. Now, greet your son with honor and glory.
I love that soundtrack they've made for him. I like how us Alliance guys just piece the fuck out of it. Off I go. Well, we didn't break any kind of cycle, did we? I feel like this is definitely similar to how Mists ended. So, again, I don't necessarily disagree with the criticism of the story. I just disagree with the insulting tone in which it's delivered with. This game has had many high points and low points, and I think we're on the verge of another high point. I hope we are anyway.
The way forward will not be easy.
We continue to fall into old habits of mistrust and suspicion, of hatred and war. Yeah, I saw by the fucking side eye Thrall gave you. And yet we also find ourselves banding together and rising against forces that would destroy our world. I pray that the day will come when we break the cycle for good. Okay, so nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
This is how war always ends for us. With blood on our hands, mourning.
There's another patch left, maybe.
No amount of fighting can ever bring them back. The cycle ends when we choose to walk away. I wasn't ready to learn that lesson before. Few may be ready now, but learn it we must.
More quests?
The time for dreaming.
My brother Derek died in the Second War, only to be raised against his will by the Banshee Queen. If not for Baneblood, whose courageous act of defiance, Derek would have been turned into a weapon against my family. He's lived in torment since his awakening. I feared he would be lost to us, but he has received help from an old friend of mine, who has also been recently raised Kalia Menethil. Fucking finally. I've been waiting for this since before the storm. It was over a year ago. She has guided him back from the brink of despair. I am on my way to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Fuck yeah, I care to join you.
What must be done. The true battle lies ahead. I will never forget.
Where are we going then? Oh, it's in Stormsong Valley. Okay, I guess I'll just go there myself. Normally Jaina gives me a portal, but I guess she's tired after the whole war thing.
I've decided to add in a few of the other local...
Please stop talking to me. Dumb gnome. Oh yeah, I should have done this. Oh well. I guess this will probably be like an epilogue. Or maybe it'll set up for next patch. Who knows? I want to see the moments immediately following N'Zoth's resurrection. Like, did we just go, huh? Anyway, back to the war. I feel like it's kind of a big deal. And we've kind of gone, right, we'll get to that in a moment. And N'Zoth's probably just like, oh, that's good. They're not concentrating on me. Time to like sow all the seeds of corruption while nobody's looking, which is exactly what old gods do. But you know, what am I to know? I'm just a veteran of 10 years of lore in this game. That's my character talking, not me, by the way. Here she is. What's her in-game model look like? Oh, actually, I think I've seen this. Yeah. That right there is a Lightforged undead, everyone.
I stand ready to help.
Welcome. It's nice to have company. Ah, Jaina has arrived.
Honor the past, but embrace the future. We all have our duty.
She said duty.
Ah, Jaina, what a relief to see you safe.
Hello, Kalia. Big brother.
Word has spread of what happened
sake.
at Orgrimmar. Is the war finally over?
Kinda?
It will take time for all the pockets of fighting to be quelled, but... yes, I believe so.
Azeroth has seen so many wars, so much strife. I pray we have earned a respite.
As do I. Have you been able to find peace in your own heart, Derek?
I still have some rough seas to sail, but I'm much better now, thanks to Kalia. Without her guidance, I would have been truly lost.
I'm so grateful you brought us together, Jaina. This time with Derek has helped me as much as it's helped him.
In the wake of this war, others will need to find their footing, their future. Perhaps you could guide them, too.
I'm not sure how much help I could be. I don't have all the answers.
Maybe they don't need answers. Maybe they just need hope. Like I did.
Well said, big brother. Come, let's take a walk. I am so grateful to have you both back in my life. Let's
Can I
enjoy
join?
this moment together.
Am I part of this walk, or are you just gonna fade away? Probably just gonna fade away. Oh, she turned purple for a second. That was a bit weird. Oh, they're all turning purple for a second. I guess they're teleporting. Okay, so looks like that's pretty much that. And this is a nice picture, isn't it? Wait, I gotta hand that quest in now. Right? That was a quest? Oh, no, I handed it in and then they had the dialogue. Okay. Huh, so that was cool, I guess. Let's see what the whole Heart of Azeroth quest line is all about then. Let me just make sure there's no more quests over here. Okay, cool. Alright, and what do you want? Mother's been monitoring your progress with Heart of Azeroth and is mighty pleased for work you have done to make it stronger. At least we think she's pleased. It's difficult to tell at times. Regardless, come back to the Chamber of Heart when you've got a chance. There's more that needs doing. Here's the thing, I've still got quest lines left, so because I haven't been playing a lot, basically every time you get to one of these you get a new quest line with one of the dragonflights or something like that, and it unlocks more of these. And there's important lore about all of that stuff because of it. But truth be told, I just haven't done it, so I don't know. Maybe it's probably not that important. Maybe I don't need to have done that. Alright, Magni's just chilling.
I speak for Azeroth.
Alright, so a fresh trauma is the one I haven't done yet from 8.2. So I'll just accept that so I don't accidentally do the wrong quest and then untrack it.
Remember your duty to Azeroth.
Alright. Heart of Azeroth feels stronger than ever.
Well met.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Back to work.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, hang on. Can I unlock the next one as well? I can. So I'm not that far off now. Alright. So I think the one I just untracked is one we actually need to do. God, what would it be under? Heart of Azeroth. Alright guys, if this isn't the 8.2.5 questline, then I am very sorry. I assume it is though. So he says, Azeroth is struggling to survive, but new wounds are forming at a rapid pace. I can sense her cries of pain rising from the north. In a place of ancient power, Magni closes his eyes as if listening to some unseen voice. By the Forge, something's gone wrong in Mount Hyjal, the World Tree. Nordrassil is in danger. Meet me there, Kritika, there's no time to lose. And I'm just stood there going, yeah, you're quite obviously being led by N'Zoth right now, but I guess I'll go with it. There is an easier way to get to Mount Hyjal when you are a druid, and it would be one of these portals. There it is. Alright, Mount Hyjal is in jeopardy yet again. My druid's just like, alright, what now? I'm guessing it has something to do with that Azerite Leviathan that's already been killed. Alright, Magni. How's it going?
Needs us, champion.
Oh, there he is. Azerite elementals are running wild, driven mad by Azeroth's pain. They are menacing the spirits and nature that protect the world tree. The roots of Nordrassil run deep, nurtured by these sacred waters. For the sake of Azeroth's world soul, this tree must be defended. Quiet the restless elementals and use the heart of Azeroth to mend the wounds you find. We can't let Hyjal become another gaping scar like Silithus. There you go, I did the voice. Aviana's pissed. She's like, again with this shit! Alright, so I'm just gonna fly around and tickle a few Fey dragons. Seems like the right thing to do. It's always the right thing to do when you're a druid. I mean, you could spend time fighting the mobs, or you could just fly around and tickle Fey dragons. It's much faster, guys. This could very well just be the Green Dragonflight quest though. Like, this might not be 8.2.5, I have no way of knowing. I might have to finish this stuff before I get to 8.2.5 stuff, so... That's annoying. Either way, it's content I haven't done yet, so... Although I'm pretty sure that the last time I went in there, I was also streaming and there was an NPC who wasn't Magni waiting there with a quest for me that I decided not to pick up. But he wasn't there this time, so... I didn't accept it because it would have come under Heart of Azeroth, right? I don't know. I don't know. Oh right, I can heal these. This expansion, the B plot anyway, has mostly just been us flying around Azeroth putting plasters on the ground. I don't think it's working. While everyone else is busy not realising or not caring that the world is in danger. Can you imagine if that was happening in real life? Oh wait. Oh wait.
Do you feel that, champion? The heart of Azeroth is
Oh,
brimming
I
with
do have to
power
kill
from
this
the
thing.
World Tree.
Damn
This
it.
is
I've
incredible.
wasted my opportunity. Yeah, the Heart of Azeroth being even more powerful surely can't be a bad thing, am I right? It's not going to play into N'Zoth's plans at all, don't be silly. So the problem with this expansion is a lot of the story has been very predictable. I mean, people pretty much predicted us marching up to Orgrimmar and dethroning Sylvanas the moment she burned Teldrassil, and that was over a year ago. Could I please get some fucking Krakens up in this bitch? That would be crack-a-lackin'. Get it? I'm gonna have another swig of my Pepsi. Never mind. Right, you're probably powerful, so I'll do that and that. Alrighty. We did it. We saved Hyjal. It took nowhere near as long this time. Does Aviana have a new model? No, that's probably a Cataclysm model. I think it would look a little bit more high fidelity if it was recent. You did it, Kritika. I can feel her pain diminishing and the heart seems to be even stronger now. Incredible, you stopped the wound from spreading before it could get out of control. Nordrassil should be safe again for now. This is a good sign that we may be able to reverse all the damage done to Azeroth. Magni. We keep going through this, are you sure? Let's get back to the Chamber of Heart and see if we can put any of that Azerite you absorbed to good use. Alright, this is probably also... Oh, of course it is. I feel like I'm on Magni's Wild Ride right now. Ah, my Hearthstone is on cooldown.
Azeroth cries out in pain.
Yeah, but you don't have any teleportation for me, do you? Oh, hang on. Something over here. Oh, here we go. Back to Stormwind. That'll do. Why have you put me here? Oh, right, because this is where Hyjal portal is. I forgot. I'm not one of those, you know, filthy commoner non-druids who has to use it. So we have to take a portal to Borealis and into Silithus. I feel like not a lot of people are going to use the Veteran of the Fourth War title because they didn't really like this story. What was I using before? It wasn't Archdruid, it was the other one. Guardian of Cenarius. I think that's one you get for doing Cenarian Circle Reputation. I just use it because it's the rarer of the two. Everyone's an Archdruid, but not many people are Guardians of Cenarius now, are they? Fucking love Corridormi. Such a dumb name. Alright then. What's going on? I think this probably is the 8.2.5 stuff.
Do you require experimentation?
Do it the Azerite way. Additional Azerite available for half Azeroth activating now. I think this is also probably kind of a catch-up mechanic for people. Oh. Isn't there supposed to be another quest for me?
Our world needs us, champion.
Was that supposed to level me up? And it didn't. And I need to level up again before I get the next quest. Oh. I hate this shit. Well, it won't take long. In fact, I probably have enough from mission table stuff. Oh, never mind. Champion, something's happening to the Chamber of Azeroth. Can you feel it? We have to go now. And then I show up there and he's just like, well, go out and earn some more, Azerite. What are you doing? Alright. Yay, I leveled up my Azerite bullshit. Woo! Alright. No thanks. I'm gonna focus on shit.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Focus on Azerite. Normally I focus on reputation because I don't really care about the end game experience when it comes to being powerful and all of that crap. I'm in it for the story and collections mostly. I don't raid, I don't do Mythic Plus. I love checking out like stuff like Nazjatar and Mechagon, that's always fun. This is the dumbest shit, by the way. The cursed thing, no bonus loot, because when you combine that with like the stealth thing, it just means you're not going to get any bonus loot at all, because you can't, I don't know, it's just dumb. Or I guess you're not going to get it in the first place, but you know what I mean. Reinforcements from Faramore, what the fuck is that quest? I'm guessing this is a Mr. Pandaria style thing? Why do I still have this? I have no idea what this is. Oh well. Could just be an insanely old leveling quest that I forgot about. I hate you. Wait, reinforce? Oh, okay. I thought I said Tiragard for a second. It's like, it is current content. Okay, so they still don't have a new quest for me. Great. So I'm guessing because I'm not up to date on my Azerite stuff, I don't get to experience the new stuff. Alright then. Well, I guess I'll just watch a YouTuber talk about it. That'll be me then. That'll be this stream done because there's nothing else to do. I mean, is there anything else to do? What does 8.25 bring again? Party sync. It says new quests all across Azeroth, but I think it just means... a war campaign and whatever the Azerite stuff is. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. It's been fun though. I love stuff like this. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Thanks for watching. Rest in peace, Sourfang. Oh my god, my my fake spoiler from the start was absolutely true. Just so you know, I had no information about that happening. What the fuck is happening over there? Oh, okay. Just a laser beam, don't worry about it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And it'll be cool and stuff. Goodbye.